welcome back to another episode with us, NoFocus, while we run our supermarket simulation.
It's
for
certainly
you all.
a supermarket.
It truly
right
is a
about
market
now.
that we would consider super.
Yeah,
We should call this Frankie's Market.
we will get to rename it at some point.
The
but I'm not
NoFocus
sure
market.
when that is. It'll cost us a pretty penny though.
Oh, no market focus.
No focus. No marketeering the focus. No focusing on the market.
You guys, let us know in the comments what should our store name be.
Yeah, because we'll definitely have time to
look through those.
yeah,
And we
to
read the
look through
comments,
those.
so please.
We do read comments.
We do read them.
Again,
They make
if you
us
like
feel
this
good.
series, be sure to leave a comment letting us know that you like it so that
Yeah.
we know to play more.
Yeah, that part.
We would love to play more.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you guys aren't interested, we want to play stuff you're interested in.
We'll play the game. It'll just be, it decides whether we play it for y'all or we play it in our own time.
Yeah, that part. Because there's a lot of stuff on the channel that we have either skipped or have stopped playing because we didn't feel like it was...
You guys were enjoying it as much.
Yeah. Because we care about you guys.
Yeah.
And you gals.
And you gals.
And you non-binary pals.
And y'all pals in the middle.
Anyway, our shop's open now.
All right. Time
and
to
we're
market.
just we're waiting. Time to... What are we marking?
Market.
What are we marking?
Buy.
Buy.
Oh, that box is empty.
Yeah.
Empty box.
Empty the box. Empty the box. Empty the box. Empty the box. Hey, what? Hey, empty the box. Hey, what? Hey, empty the box. I'm emptying the box. Hey, empty the box. I took the box and I emptied the box. Hey, empty the box. Hey, empty the box. Hey, empty the box. Hey, nice tan suit. Hey, nice suit, man. Hey, parkour. Hey, empty the box. I emptied the box. I paid $4.50 to empty the box. Paid $4.50 to empty the box. I'm emptying the box. Empty the box. I got one more flower inside the box. Hey, empty the box. Hey, empty the box. Empty the box. What? Empty the box. Hey, empty the box. What?
This is amazing. What is happening here? We are our own supermarket music. We don't need a speaker.
Yeah, for real. I'm glad we're getting back into beatboxing more. I feel like we kind of lost our rhythm for a minute there, but
we got
it's getting good again.
I like it.
18.25.
All right. Into the box.
Enter the box.
No one's buying flour.
Enter the box tricks.
Oh, you gonna throw the flour away?
No, I'm just gonna store it out here.
Oh, okay.
You know where the rats are.
With rats. Rats. We haven't done that in so long, actually.
That's such a classic NoFocus moment.
Oh, yeah.
What does that say? 25? Yeah, there we go.
Go watch our Katamari series, both of them.
Yeah, I feel like Katamari, that's a fun series to go back and watch because we're kind of just...
We're just
I think that's one of our early series that we kind of just stream of conscious.
Yeah,
you know, like that I think we struggled with at the beginning, but Katamari was kind of simple for me to talk over because there's a lot to talk about.
That's fair.
You're picking up a lot. If you ran out of things to talk about, you just got to
Pick
go.
up one of those things.
Oh, we just rolled up a gnome.
Oh, gnome.
Oh, we just rolled up a fire pit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't go into the water
with the
with the fire. Oh, I learned today.
Oh, yeah. Lots of learning. If you want to learn a lot about NoFocus.
Buy!
Oh my gosh, get off my head!
Sorry, I was just making sure you would buy that.
You're heavy!
Nice, exact change too, so it worked.
Cool.
Exact change? 25 cents.
Wow,
That's fine.
okay.
That's whatever. I get it. Not everybody carries 75 cents. I
That's
get
fair.
it.
I don't really carry coins anymore. I'm
Sliced
not gonna lie.
bread?
Sliced
yeah,
bread?
I saw a dime on the floor the other day, and I went, I'm not picking that up.
That's how you know our economy is effed.
Yeah.
If people aren't even picking up spare change on the ground anymore.
Spare change.
Spare change.
Dude, buy flour.
Yeah, no one's buying flour. What the heck?
I'll check you guys out first.
All right.
Hey,
Oil.
nice shirt. This is a reference to something, isn't it?
Oh, is it? It looks
that
cool.
That looks very familiar.
A nice the skull missing the front tooth.
I want to say it was like a... Man, where is it from? It looks really familiar.
I dropped my phone. Phone research.
I don't think you're going to find it. I think it was like a t-shirt in a video game somewhere.
Skull logos.
Red shirt.
Red shirt.
If you find it, I would be so shocked.
Let's see. Images.
Oh, he bought flour as soon as I tossed it.
0. It's almost this, but it's not. 0 Skate 3.
Oh, it's kind of like that. I never played Skate 3 though, so that's something we should play. Unironically, I would love to play that.
Speaking of skull things, because I just scrolled past a Punisher logo, I find it hilarious. We're not going to stay on this topic too long because it's slightly political.
The incorrect usage of the Punisher logo?
Yes,
yeah, it's really funny.
When I see the Blue Lives Matter like flag, the American flag with the blue stripe on the Punisher logo, and I go, you're not a fan of Punisher because the actual like character Punisher in the comics kills cops. You're not a fan, or you don't know that. You just you think skulls are cool. And skulls are cool, but you're not representing that character properly.
The thing about the Punisher is he's a very nuanced character. He's a character, obviously it's vigilante justice, but he doesn't always do the right thing. And that's, I think, what people miss, is like vigilante justice is not always correct or justified.
Yeah,
and the Punisher is a character used to portray that.
Yes.
And reading comprehension in 2025, just from everybody, adults, kids, is just comically low.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say my reading comprehension is perfect, because I took like an advanced English course and got like a C+. So
fair enough.
I passed it.
But
at the same time, I wasn't really delving deep into the literature, so I'm not going to act high and mighty about that. I'm definitely a victim of that as well.
I think
everybody's, we just understand things better. Like, I think, I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't gotten into Marvel.
Yeah.
Because of the movies.
Yeah.
And I got into, pasta's too expensive for you. Dude, pasta's like the cheapest thing here. Like, come on, that's going to last you the longest. Yeah, you bought chocolate cereal instead.
I'm not
dude.
lowering the price on my pasta.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's just a lot of interpretations of media these days that are... I'll put it like this. I'm gonna cut some of those people some slack because of death of the artist. I firmly believe in that.
I agree with that. Okay, that's fair.
Once your art is out, it's kind of up to the interpretation of the person who is consuming it at this point.
Yeah.
You don't get to go back and say, that's not what I meant, because that's how you played it off.
Yeah.
So.
I truly do agree with that. I think there's also something to be said about media being afraid to make quote unquote bad characters or characters with flaws anymore, so that the audience learns a lesson.
Let me give you a positive interpretation that I got. I closed it. Oh no. Okay. Okay, he's good. Let me give you a positive interpretation of a similar topic that I think came up recently by somebody. He goes, his channel name is Moon Channel. I watched a documentary on this, and it's kind of funnily titled because it's titled, "Is Rouge the Bat Latina?" And on the surface, it's a funny topic because, sure, like, who really cares if Rouge the Bat is Latina or,
whatever.
She doesn't identify as Latina. If the Latina community adopts her, that's cool.
Yeah.
But the point was kind of, the Latina community hasn't adopted her in the same way that, like, the black
community has adopted Piccolo.
Or the Hispanic community has adopted Goku.
Or Goku, yeah. Yes. That too. That's fair.
Yes. So in like some sense of the word, like, it's kind of an up in the air topic. Like, and again, it's not for me to say. I'm not gonna say whether or not, but the entire point, and he's made like an hour-long video on this.
I love that.
But the entire point is like, the Hispanic community hasn't really adopted Rouge the Bat, and it's kind of something that came around from the Shadow the Hedgehog likes Latina women.
Yeah.
meme.
It's a meme more than it is like a thing from the actual character.
So the end statement on that I think is kind of the correct choice was to say, the Hispanic community hasn't really adopted Rouge the Bat in the same way that other communities have adopted other characters. Mm-hmm. However, when you look back at how this character was created and the styles that they knew at the time in the the late 90s to early thousands, what did you know in Japan? It wasn't really Latin culture.
That's fair.
It was the Philippines.
Oh.
And what did Japan understand of Philippine culture at that time was kickboxing.
Oh, true.
What does Rouge the Bat do?
Kickbox.
She kickboxes.
Okay.
And although that they're quoted as saying, "Oh yeah, we kind of drew inspiration from J-Lo." Mm-hmm. But they don't. I mean, like, other than appearance, it's not really inspired by.
Yeah, it's not. She doesn't have J-Lo's like personality.
Yes.
She doesn't feel like she's a New Yorker or a Puerto Rican.
Yeah. So he kind of brought it down to. It kind of comes down to intent.
Yes.
If the artist has intent, I don't think there's anything wrong with portraying a character of a different culture, even if they overstep boundaries a little bit. And obviously, let me add this, actually. I'm a white man. I don't get to decide that.
Fair enough.
That's up to other cultures. There's never been a scenario in my head where I'm like, I'm represented poorly, and that's okay. That's totally fine. If I was represented poorly, I can at some point be like, yeah, okay, that's fine. I have other representation somewhere.
Yeah.
That doesn't really happen for other cultures because he also brought up like when Brazil Miku was happening, and Brazil doesn't have a very prominent. I mean, okay, let me say it like this: Brazil has a great culture.
Yes,
they have a very great, distinct style that I really enjoy. However, overseas and in other countries, it's not acknowledged like that.
Okay.
So when you're designing like Rouge the Bat, and you know about Brazil, the Philippines, and J-Lo, it's very obvious in retrospect that was what happened.
Yeah.
Especially now that we have 20 years of retrospect.
That's very true.
The Punisher does not get that kind of, how do I say, like, the Punisher is not a popular character to start off with.
I feel like it depends on who you ask, but more people know Rouge the Bat than know Punisher. I knew Rouge the Bat before I knew Punisher.
Yeah. And it kind of comes down to like, oh, they related to a character. A community related to a character, they adopted that character is suddenly popular now.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody who really talked about the Punisher before it, came into the cultural zeitgeist as like, ironically being used in that way.
Yeah.
Air quotes. That said, again, death of the artist.
Yeah.
It is kind of up to the interpretation of the person, of the artist, that it is what the artist intended usually.
Truly.
And other people, people can disagree with that. I love this conversation as an artist because it's very nuanced.
Yeah.
There's plenty of different opinions on this. That's just
I love that conversation.
Whoa, twins.
Oh, right, twins. Yeah, okay then.
Yeah, it's a very nuanced conversation because there's a lot of art.
Oh yeah.
Period. There's a lot of people who make art. Humans have been making art since they were humans.
Yeah,
it's in our DNA to interpret art differently.
Experience, truly.
But yeah, I that's just my opinion. Death of the artist. I have to. I'm not gonna like, obviously I don't agree with that, but at the same time, it's their right. They have free speech. That's their right to interpret that.
Do with it what you will.
And I'm also gonna say, it's not like I haven't misinterpreted things either.
Exactly.
I'm definitely guilty of being like, oh, that's clearly like this. Demon Slayer really said this, and this is foreshadowing for this. And I've been wrong. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect, but at the same time, I also would not ever put any decal on my car.
Yeah, also that.
If I did, it would be one, and it definitely would not be the Punisher.
No.
And I'm not even sure what that one would be. I need flour.
My
right?
real thing about the interpretation is, do what you want with you interpret everything how you want. It's art. It's if the intent behind the art is a complete opposite of your interpretation. Like I don't want to say hypocritical, but it's like it feels like you're missing the point, buddy.
Yeah, I agree.
Those are the interpretations where I'm like, I can't agree with you. Like that actually doesn't make sense compared to where it's coming from. But art is art. Everything's subjective. It doesn't really matter. And at the end of the day, it's it's a decal on your car. It's fine.
Yeah, let's find a different topic.
Yeah.
I did not like this topic.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to stay on there long. I do like Death of the Artist conversations.
Yes,
I've been having that since before
I do
college.
love a Death of the Artist conversation, but
yes,
I
couldn't find Pazanti
pasta.
Oh, okay. Oh man, we are going through product.
Yeah, I've been distracted.
Oopsies. Fair enough.
Yeah. Find me something while I'm focused real fast.
I'm wearing SpongeBob pants. What was the last SpongeBob episode you've seen from beginning to end?
Jesus Christ, I have no idea. Death to the Artist or whatever.
Oh gosh, that is That is a different story about Death to the Artist that makes me sad.
Yeah. Do
Taking
you want to talk
somebody-
about that one?
Yeah, we could talk about how Nickelodeon is absolutely defiling this man's grave.
Go for it.
By just doing everything he said literally not to do. SpongeBob was, first of all, SpongeBob was only supposed to be like 3 seasons in a movie. The movie was actually supposed to be the ending of SpongeBob. Like I didn't know that, but that's why they opened up like the Krusty Krab 2 and SpongeBob's a manager. That was supposed to be a happily ever after. SpongeBob is done. And
Capitalism.
Nickelodeon said, yeah, money? What do you mean we're going to let this little yellow creature go? Do you know how well yellow creatures do in this
Yeah, literally. Some of the most
economy?
iconic creatures are yellow.
Or yellow. Like, look at Pikachu, look at the
Homer
Minions,
Simpson,
look at
the
Homer
Minions.
Simpsons.
Damn it, cereal.
Oh my gosh, we're everywhere. We're selling, baby.
I play video games on the internet. I'm not allowed to have opinions.
I'm not that part.
I mean, I do other things, but mostly I play video games.
But mostly I play video games on the internet. So SpongeBob was supposed to end in like 2004. It makes too much money. We're not letting you not do that. So Steven Hillenburg, the creator of the show, leaves. I'm done with the show. Do what you want with it. Comes back like 6 seasons later. Is like, what did you do to my baby? And as he left, he was like, SpongeBob should never have spinoffs. Like the side characters don't need spinoffs. They're side characters for a reason. Never make SpongeBob a baby. There's a reason why he's an adult with childlike wonder. Like, it's an important lesson for people to know. Like, never give up that little side of you that makes you, a happy child. Please your inner child, blah, blah, all that stuff. And it would be annoying. Like, SpongeBob is already immature. Don't make him an actual baby. That's just annoying. Patrick doesn't need a spinoff. Leave him alone. And SpongeBob is a sea sponge, so please don't give him a sexuality. And all of those things happened once he passed away. There's a Patrick spinoff show. There's a spinoff show where they're babies. Sandy's getting married or something. I don't know. Something crazy is happening with the show. It's still not dead. There's like 3 other movies.
50 cents. Can't see.
It's just, as a SpongeBob super fan with a Squidward tattoo on her body who's played clarinet because of Squidward, why did you do that to my boy?
Dude.
He is here all the
You
time.
are thinking.
I know.
Look at this noggin, dude.
How I don't have money
Don't
for this
say
pasta.
whatever you're thinking. I've already thought it.
Homie's just sad he's got to spend $3.50 on pasta.
Dude.
Spend $35 on pasta.
There you go. Dude, I'd be mad too. However, they don't run the supermarket.
Oh, yeah. So if you are working with somebody else's art, please listen to what they have to say. I don't care if they're in the grave anymore. Like,
what can't you find? What were you looking for?
Oh, we gotta do a little restocking before we open up tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
Let the
sugar.
Oh, do we have access to more things now?
We will in the next day.
In the next day. We have a little bit of time.
Oh, we do have a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do a little prep then today.
We can do a little prep.
So dedefinitely we can. Oh, hey, whoa, trash. Whoa, somebody left this
Sandwich.
overnight. Who closed last night?
Who closed? I hate a who closed. I hate a as someone who's opened and closed. I hate a who closed that ass.
Just saying.
Me, I closed. What, we got a problem with that?
Yes, clearly. Jesus.
Shut up.
Okay, so now I gotta buy a license, I think.
Oh, is that how we get more things?
Yeah, pricing?
Okay.
No.
Not the pricing.
I hate that Escape is not.
Is not back.
Bank. No, it's under management. Of course, it's the last thing I checked.
Yeah, fair.
Product license. There we go. Bam.
Okay. Oh, now we have more things. Cheese. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay. Jesus.
Jesus, for real, on God. Sheesh.
Okay, so I definitely want the tea because I think the tea is a big seller here.
Okay. I love a tea black instead of black tea.
Whoa.
It's just tea, man. You're right. I gotta be careful with
Dang, the coffee is expensive.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tea is expensive. $55?
Wait, okay, so what's more expensive to sell? The coffee? Yeah, 8 or 20. Oh my god, math.
Wow.
I think the coffee's a better deal.
I think coffee's a better deal. We can go ahead and not have tea for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can wait on tea. Tea is a luxury, Oh, wow, there goes the money.
Yep. Goodbye. All of my profits. Gone.
All right. Coffee.
Oh, I forgot I might have needed to buy other things, too.
We'll make some money.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. Oh, nice water.
I love water.
Display in the water. That's refrigerated?
Yeah.
Nice cold water, some eggs, some huevos. Make sure those are $120 because
nice. I know,
that's
for
real.
That's so real. Well, hey, that's the beauty of being a video game. It's a simulation. I don't have to charge $12 for a carton.
You know, we could just pretend.
Oops.
Oh, is that what Fridroid needed to?
Can't throw here.
Can't.
Back
Not
up
in
a
the
little
corner.
bit.
Oh,
the milk too.
Ooh, we need more fridge stuff. All right. Does it not spoil if it's in the box?
Yeah, I think that's how milk works. All right, and
Okay.
we will do this day
Yeah, we'll get the open
the next time.
The next time. So let us know if you're enjoying this because this is fun.
Yeah,
I
this is
like
a fun game. Yeah. Definitely leave a like, a comment, and or a subscribe, or all three.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we will see you guys and gals and non-binary
Next
pals
one.
in the next one.
Deuces.
Bye. Empty the box. Empty the box. A what? A. Empty the box. A what? A. Empty the box. I'm emptying the box. A. Empty the box. I took the box and I emptied the box. A. Empty the box. A. Empty the box. A. Empty the box. A. Nice tan